Hello everybody, welcome back to some Mario Kart 64. I don't know, I was just Mario Monday and around. We started this a couple weeks ago and man, the nostalgia hits crazy. I know it's better to play Mario Kart with people, and we actually will be doing this with people pretty soon. I think I'm going to do like group recordings of games and stuff and just kind of post them adjacent to the series we're running and everything, so it doesn't mess up, like, you know, any series we're watching or just the 7 days of solo. I don't like the idea of changing up too much stuff when, you know, if people subscribe for something, they're subscribing for literally what they, you know, have subscribed for. Did I do this on 100 or 50? I don't know. I think I do it on 100. But yeah, I just don't. I don't want to change up too much, you know. I want to add, but I don't want to take away. And that's the thing, if something's working and you add it, then you can keep going with that. But if something's not going to work, or people are like, oh, what the hell is this? You know, if, like I say, if you subscribe for something, you should get the thing you subscribe for. So I don't want to take away, like, you know, something we've been enjoying. God, I have no idea how to play this. I'm using the Joy-Con because in the time that I have recorded this, the Pro Controller has not died. It's a great controller. But the Switch has let me down now, I think. It just keeps not detecting... it keeps not detecting the Pro Controller. Even after I pair it a million times, it's literally on stream gone off sync or out of sync or whatever. Alright, that's how you jump. There you go, okay. So apparently, I gotta figure out how these Switch controls are all poorly button mashed. Jesus. Poorly button mapped, not mashed. Yeah, give me some of those, huh? Yeah, get out of here. I'd like to knock someone off of the bridge itself. Nice. This guy is on my ass, dude. He's giving me back shots. What the hell? Oh, no. That is not what I was hoping for. Oh, I got a star in third? Bruv. What you talking about, bruv? That's pretty good. Alright. So 100cc makes it a little... See, okay, the difficulty goes up with this. And I've always thought that. That, like, okay, yeah, I know you go a little faster and everything, but the difficulty definitely revs up a little bit, too. Another star? The difficulty didn't go that far up. Although I think it's based on how far ahead the dude in front of you is. I have no idea for sure, though. I don't know how it works. All I know is that I'm going fast, and I might have to silver medal this again. I think we just silvered in... There he is. I think I just silvered in the last one we did, right? I have no idea. I've just talked about like 6 different topics at the same time, I realized. But also, yeah, so anyway, this has been a nostalgia-fueled trip. And like I said, I know it's better with multiple people. But the game itself is still fun, you know? And especially because back in the day, like, they just made the computers, you know, just spawn in front of you or, like, pass you. The two you mainly go against... Oh, Jesus. Not the green shell. The two you mainly go against are going to be, you know, just constantly reappearing in front of you and everything like that. Damn, that really was a big fuck up, wasn't it? Just going to ensure that Yoshi can go fuck himself real quick. Alright, well, just got to stay on the course here. Look, my dude just went straight off the freaking edge into the Wowda. Whew, boy, what a race. That dude was 3.5 seconds faster than me or something. That's crazy. Yeah, so Wario and Mario are probably going to be the ones that are around the whole time now. That's just how this game was. You know, they'll be constantly in the mix, and then the rest of them just won't appear unless you really royally screw up. Good. This map has always given me problems, and it's just like... I don't care if you know the position you're in or anything like that, but what's the best way to go? I mean, because I know that little, like, screwy-dewy bit over there is pretty good to go. But, at the same time, I feel as though that banana's going to mess me up. Ah, damn. It's just always going to be an issue, though. Because, like, you know, I can already hardly control what I'm doing here. Trap the bridge a little bit, you know? There you go, okay. I didn't hear that for the other banana, so I'm thinking perhaps I didn't use my banana properly over there, and I might screw up on it again. Well. Oh. I don't know. Whatever weird, like, laggy glitch that was into the, Jesus Christ. Into the wall. I just saved myself a little bit, I think. Oh, there we go. Okay. Boy, that ended up working. Kind of crazy, huh? Ooh. Who can I steal? And what can I steal? See, you can knock those guys, like, off the ramp and everything, or off the bridge, or just into the valley. It just doesn't matter. They'll come back stronger than ever. They'll come back. Look, there's Mario right there being a real tool. Being a real freaking tool. There we go. Look at that. Man was totally... Oh, well, that's me done. Jesus Christ. Alright, maybe not. If I can stay ahead of that asshole. Oh. Dude, this map is trippy. Oh my god, it is messing me up big time. What the hell? Ooh. Alright, so you can kind of tell where you are with the map towards the end, but... Dude, oh my god. Alright, this is good. I got first, no problem. I'm way ahead. And then we'll take a little shortcut here, bounce over the grass. There you go. Bounce over the grasses. Whew, alright. See, and Wario's right there, so we're tied now. We're tied, dude. What a treat. I love that guy. I don't know anything about him other than I see his shorts all the time. He's a chef, I know that. And he just has a great voice, and he cooks, like, actual things. You know, oh, man. Time to get way off topic. But I am so sick of seeing, like, food people and, you know, like, all these influencers cooking, like, just crazy meals or having insane things. Like, when is that ever going to help me? You know, am I just seeing something I wish I could have or do? Is that what I'm supposed to be, you know, into? Or is it supposed to be, like, remember when cooking shows, like, kind of gave you some stuff you might actually have that you can use? You know, stuff you, like, equipment you have, ingredients you'll be able to source easily. I mean, some of these people really just be doing the most, and it shows, you know? And so I love that chef guy with the beard, and he's, like, older and everything, and he has that voice, you know, the what a treat guy. That guy, like, he just cooks things that, like, I could cook, you know? Like, I can find the ingredients, I have the equipment, he just throws it in pans and stuff, it looks awesome, probably tastes incredible, you know? It's like, I like that stuff. That's the kind of stuff we need to have more of. Oh, god damn it. There are bananas in the worst spots here. And I've got one of these freaking toadstools. Okay, how the hell also is this mushroom the speed boost? God, I'm in 6th place, dude. And Wario and Mario are going to be way up there the whole time, of course, now. It's alright, though. I'll probably get some good equipment back here. 3 speed boosts. Dude, there are bananas fucking everywhere. What the hell? I'm gonna use these on the straightaway now. There's Mario. What the hell happened to him? It doesn't matter, though, because Wario's the one that I need to mess with, you know? I mean, he's the one that's like, oh, why are these still here? Jesus. Are there just always bananas everywhere? I'm telling you, it's crazy. Good. Oh my god, this is the last thing I need right now is a freaking golden mushroom. Yeah, that's the absolute last thing I would need on this course. Holy. Yeah, the lightning would be good here, a star or something, although it's over now. I mean, they're about to cross the freaking finish line. I just have to mitigate the damage. They? Who is they? I don't know, but Wario passed for sure. And whoever else. Oh, Peach was first. Okay, so that's not too bad then. So if I get a first place next time and Wario gets like a third. So that's the thing. Now I have to fight for both here, you know? Jeez. Yeah, because Peach is a non-threat. It doesn't matter. She could get... Well, actually, I guess if I don't place and she places first, she ties me. Yeah, never mind. So the non-threat is Mario. Wario's only 3 points... God, 3 parts ahead of me. So we could tie... Oh, man. This is tough, man. Yeah, I don't know. This is tough. You know what's crazy? This game came out in, what, like 96 or something? 95, 96, something like that. Okay, good start. Let's go, come on. Looking at everybody's points there, watch when it ends. When we end and we tally up all the points, I'll show you all if I remember. It's like the years almost, because I know we played this forever. We, as a family too, like playing this in 2000 and beyond. So it looks like just double zeros for 2000 the year, and then it goes up to like 2021, 2022, that kind of thing. You know, more points even on top of that. So it's interesting to kind of like pair nostalgia with time. If that makes any sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's just... Oh, god damn it. Okay. Yeah, really. That's good. Just add insult to injury. This is my target, though, for sure. That I completely missed. It's all good. It happens, you know? Yeah, so it just looks like the years. So to me, I was, like, looking... There's, like, 01 and, you know, 08. But it was just points, like, you know... Just funny that they're presented like that. Because you could have just easily wrote like a 1 point or a 0 points, but the double zeros and the double, yeah, it's, I don't know, it's weird to me. It just reminds me of all the years of enjoyment I've gotten out of this game and many more. Jeez, man. To think the 90s ended up being such a great decade. Like, even people from the 80s were like, yeah, the 90s were pretty chill. And I'm telling you, it's just a reflection of the technology. Like, there's a sweet spot of... We have enough technology where, you know, growing up in the 70s and 80s was great when it came to, like, you know, music and just, I don't know, cultural things and stuff like that. Like, there was a lot of cool things happening everywhere for a lot of people, really. And, of course, you know, it wasn't perfect politically or whatever, but, you know, I don't ever talk about that kind of stuff. So I know, you know, there's definitely going to be people like, well, it wasn't good for this group or that or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I totally respect and get that. But, you know, when it comes to just, like, music, when it comes to art contributions, when it comes to, like, you know, just hanging out with your friends and, you know, after school or something like that, like, there were some good times. You know, you go outside, sports was an interesting time. Like, you know, like, if you're thinking about just things that bring people together, it was a good time, right? And it wasn't like Great Depression times and stuff like that. It wasn't like, you know, because the years before there was less technology, of course, less advanced stuff, and you could make an argument like, oh, well, less technology. But I think there's that sweet spot where you have enough technology where you can still kind of stay, you know, you got your Walkman or whatever. You know, it's something special. I think most of the things I talk about are music-centered. But yeah, you know, like stuff like that. And then it comes to, like, the 90s was just, like, enough technology where, you know, things get a little safer with phones starting to come around a bit more, but not too safe where, you know, you're being watched or tracked, you know. And then games were great. Like, you know, your imagination was just running wild. Like, look at this. What am I doing here, you know? Like I say, imagination was just running wild on all of these games. And you gotta think of, like, GoldenEye and the couch co-op era and multiplayer and all that. Like, just so good, right? But we still did stuff outside. We were still not just, like, shut in you know, grinding games and achievement hunting and stuff like that. It was just like, hey, we still have stuff to do outside. We're not shut in by the internet. So this might actually work out. I'm first and he's third. So I think it was this, like I say, that sweet spot of I don't want to hurt him now because. Oh, it's the last. I thought it was another. Oh my god, I thought there was another lap. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't want to hurt Mario because I don't want Wario to pass him and get the points and we tie. That's tough. It's tough, man. Real tough. But yeah, I don't know. I just think there's that, like, after 2000, and I don't think the 2000s were too bad, like, for most of it. I thought there was a lot of good years there, too. Early 2000s were awesome. I loved high school, you know, every second of it. I didn't want to miss a day. I had so much fun, you know, just whatever I was doing there. Hanging out with people, the sports, the after-school activities, like, you know, the neighborhood games. Like, it was just a great time for me. My job was awesome. Like, everything was great in the 2000s, I thought. You know. But it still didn't compare to the 90s in a lot of ways. And I think, though, a lot of people, you know, contribute youth to, I don't know, I guess decade experience or whatever. Like, you know, oh, this decade was the best because of this. But it's just because you're younger then, you know. I mean, it's just because youth is better. You have less stress, and you know, you can look at it in a scale of like, okay, I was thinking about this and that. But if you're thinking about something stressful every single day, it, you know, equates to a lot of days, a lot of hours. You're thinking of that kind of stuff. And so the same can go for like a whole decade of you not having bills or stress or anything. You just being a kid enjoying life. So it's like, the comparisons, like, we could be living in the best time of our life right now, the healthiest and happiest time. We wouldn't even know it because we have to pay bills. And that one dark cloud, you know, is what's keeping us held back from really, really, truly enjoying this. 'Tis interesting. Victory shots real quick. Look at that. Everything worked out the way it needed to. Toad number 1, Wario number 3, taking that lead. Quite a comeback. Quite a comeback. Especially after that third place finish. That was crazy, dude. Alright, let me show you what I'm talking about here, though. After everything kind of cooperates. See, I mean, you can kind of tell now, but, like, look at Luigi, Yoshi, and Donkey Kong. Looks like 2000. Because they could have just used a 0 or a 3, but they kept the double spaces, you know? So it looks like 2024, 2027, you know, hasn't happened yet, unless you're watching it in 2027. But yeah, it's just really weird and like oddly nostalgic. But yeah, anyway, guys, that's number 1 right there. That's it. We did it. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. I don't know what we're going to play next for Mario Monday. We have options. Actually, I think I have it written down here. It looks like maybe Super Mario World 2, which I've never even seen. Not even never played. I've never seen it. Never seen a thing about it. So that'll be a thing for sure. But I guess we'll check that out. Anyway, y'all have a great one, and I will see you all later.